What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about the top 3 best characters in Jump Force. So I want to talk about 3 characters that I think are very, very good, very, very powerful in the game Jump Force. Now, this is based off my own personal playing of the game, as well as reading a couple different articles from people ranking the characters. So I took their rankings into mind. I also took my own gameplay experience into mind. And although I think some characters that didn't make this list are cooler characters than the characters in this list, personally, these are still the 3 best, I think, kind of cross-referencing what I've played and what I saw other people. Now, these are in no particular order. These are just 3 of the top characters, and I'm going to say them to begin with right off the bat. I'm going to talk a little bit about their playstyles and maybe talk about characters that didn't make the list, but I wish kind of did. And the 3 characters that I'm going to pick for this video are Naruto, Vegeta, and Frieza. Now, I know that obviously has 2 Dragon Ball characters and 1 Naruto character. There is room for other characters that could have made this list. Personally, I really like playing as Yugi, and I have seen listings of Yugi rather high on the list. I think mainly due to his attack. He's got pretty low health overall. But I've seen I've seen people like Kakashi. I've seen characters like Sasuke. I've seen characters like Goku. Goku's rated pretty highly to a lot of these things. So this list, is kind of flawed in a way. It's not the absolute 3 best characters, but these 3 characters, judging from the lists that I've seen online as well as playing, I think you'll quickly notice Naruto, Vegeta, and Frieza definitely have something about them that not everybody has. Firstly, 2 of them, Vegeta and Frieza, obviously have kind of second modes they can go into where all their attacks are much, much more powerful. If you do kind of any of their special moves, when you hold R2, hold right trigger, and you have the option of those extra moves, if you do any of those abilities in that second mode, it's going to do a lot more damage. And besides that, their abilities, I think, overall already do a lot of damage. And Naruto, too. Naruto is a very, very fast character. He's a very powerful character. I kind of picked these characters based off of attack. I think they're very attack-heavy characters. I think they're very, very powerful characters. They can really get the enemy lower in health faster than a lot of other characters. Now, there are some kind of brute characters, and there's some characters, I've seen this, I live streamed the game yesterday, and people were saying that, and it's a good point, these characters are going to go through ups and downs, okay? The studio, I'm sure, is going to buff the people that are weaker and nuke the people that are stronger. So I think overall, a game like this, any fighter game always tries to achieve where everybody is along the same, kind of category. Everybody's at an even field with each other. I don't feel like that's the case right now, and you can go online and find people that have literally ranked every single character in this game, and there's another listing too that put them into set categories that I really, really like, where they have kind of like an S ranking, an A ranking, and so on and so on. I think it's a really good list, and if you look at that list, or even these 3 characters, there are differences based off of the 3 characters and a couple others. Like I said, there's some characters like Goku I've seen rated pretty highly. Piccolo I've seen rated very, very low, just to throw out a couple examples of people that aren't very strong. And these characters, again, it's up to your playstyle. Anybody can be good as any of these characters, okay? It doesn't mean that these 3 characters, if you're a good player, I'm a very not good player. I've just seen this, again, listings, and when you play these 3 characters very fast, Frieza, I think, is a slightly slower character than the other 2. I think Naruto is one of the fastest characters, if not the fastest character in the game in terms of speed, in terms of him actually moving. I mean, even his Ninetales and his special abilities are very, very powerful. Another thing that's really good with these characters, I think, are those special moves, those R2 square, those RTX, all those kind of things. Those abilities for these characters are very good. I think some characters, some of their abilities are more defense heavy. To give an example, Kakashi has one that's only a block ability, okay, can only actually block things. So some characters, some of those special moves are defense oriented. Some of them are up close attacks where you actually have to be very, very close to the enemy person in order to hurt them. And some of them can be very far ranging. Some of them can cover kind of radiuses. Some of them, like Frieza's kind of like laser shot, is only in a straight line, and you kind of have to lock on in a way where the person has to be very still. He can't be moving. And that's a weakness. A lot of these abilities that these characters have definitely do have weaknesses, and they all do. And it's a matter of you kind of figuring out what your play style is, figuring out how to use their abilities, because again, some can do close distance attacks, some can do far distance attacks. It depends on the kind of play style you have and how you want to play. But I have found, even from just playing, I've played this game several hours yesterday, and I'm still playing it today, and based off of the listings I've seen online as well, I do think my personal top 3, the players that I would say are the strongest in terms of hurting the enemy, just overall really, really good characters. I always come back to Vegeta. If I had to give a ranking, I think Vegeta would be number 1, and then Frieza would probably be number 2. Naruto would be number 3. Again, are these the characters I love playing the most? No, I really love playing as Yugi. I actually really like playing as Sasuke. I think he's a very, very cool character. There's some really cool characters. Goku. There's a lot of really fun ones in this game that aren't top 3 material, but are very, very fun to play as. So, guys, those are my personal top 3 players. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think are the best characters in Jump Force? Rank them. Who's the best? Who's the worst? How do you play as them? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. We're doing a giveaway of Jump Force on the channel right now, so go check out that video for a chance to enter the giveaway. We're going to have more Jump Force videos throughout the weekend and throughout this upcoming week, and we hope to see you guys there.